This one's for the record. For every camera they smash, every right they violated, every lie they told under oath. Circle this day on your calendar 3 times a week. Let's go. Happy fuck the cops day. Say it loud, say it proud for every badge that broke the law and hid behind the crowd. Happy fuck the cops day. Blue wall coming down, constitutional violations all across this town. They say protect and serve, but who they really protecting? Qualified immunity got them feeling like they above correction. Plant evidence in your car, lie straight to your face. Choke you out on camera, then claim they felt unsafe. Body cam malfunction right when the truth occurs. Internal investigation always gets deferred. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong. Meanwhile another family singing that same sad song. Traffic stop for nothing, escalate the scene. Turn a broken taillight into a life or death dream. Reach for your license like they asked you to. Now you're on the pavement, red and white and blue. They took an oath, swore to uphold the Constitution, but the only thing they serving is their own institution. So happy fuck the cops day for every right they stole. Every cell phone smashed, every story left untold. Happy fuck the cops day. Mark it on the wall for every planted evidence, back every falsified call. Happy fuck the cops day. Let the truth ring out. First Amendment retaliation, that's what this about. First Amendment audit, just standing with a camera. Suddenly you're suspicious, suddenly you're a danger. Idea go to jail for exercising rights. Turn a peaceful documentation into constitutional fights. Terry stop for nothing, articulable my ass. Walking while existing in the neighborhood they harass. Stop and frisk policies, targeting the poor. Fourth Amendment protections, they don't not no more. No knock raids, wrong address, wrong house. Flashbang in the baby's crib, then they all walk out. Qualified immunity means they never pay. Civil rights violations every single day. Brady violations stacking exculpatory evidence. Hidden another wrongful conviction of a family's world isn't living. Testily and on the stand, it's an open sacred crime. Prosecutors never charge, it happens all the time. So happy fuck the cops day for every false report, every manufactured probable cause that died in court. For every witness threatened, every case they fabricated, every constitutional right systematically violated. They want respect, but respect is earned. Not given by a badge, not given by a uniform. You want community support, try accountability. Stop hiding behind immunity, start acting with integrity. Good cops exist, we know that's true, but the system that protects the bad implicates you too. Silence is compliance when you see the wrong. Blue wall of silence been standing way too long. So this day ain't hate, it's demanding something better. It's refusing to accept the status quo forever. It's saying we see you, we document your crimes, we're not backing down. Not this time. From Rodney King to George Floyd, the cameras don't lie, but the system keeps protecting the ones who testify that they fear for their life while kneeling on the neck. Constitutional protections, what the fuck you expect? Woo! Civil rights lawsuits paid out by the city, taxpayers foot the bill while cops get their committee to decide if policy was followed. Case dismissed, no fault found. Another settlement paid, another victim in the ground. So happy fuck the cops day. Raise your voice up high for every person brutalized, for every official lie. Happy fuck the cops day. This is our demand, accountability and justice across the stolen land. Happy fuck the cops day. First, fourth, fifth amendment, constitutional protections not optional, not depending on your badge. Your gang colors blue don't make you right. We the people standing up, we're taking back tonight. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We remember what you took, we remember it my day. Turned into a nightmare by a badge and gun. Happy for the cops day, revolution's just begun. Nah, anti-cop, anti-corruption, anti-tyranny, and a constitutional destruction. Pro-accountability, pro-justice for all. Happy for the cops day, watch that blue wall fall.
Oh shit. What's up, man? Hey, where's Beavers at? Beavers. I know she's on duty. I need her up here. Hey, can you get Beavers up here?
For what?
I've got I've actually already talked to the mayor about this also. I've got process to serve on her. She jumped departments to dodge service. I got process server with me. I lost about 2 years of my life to her lies and bullshit. She intentionally lied back in October 2022, sent me to prison for a year. And then I got out of prison and I published the proof, the transcripts, and the call recordings to show she intentionally lied in court.
Yeah.
Sent me to prison for another 2 years, or gave me a 2-year sentence based on her lies. So the court vacated the sentence in January. And now the civil lawsuit's filed out in Texas on what she did. She jumped departments from Lafayette County over here to Batesville right when the lawsuit got filed, so she couldn't get served. And so this is it's proper. You guys know, like this. It's not taking anybody's back. It's the due course of justice that has to take place. Okay, she has got to be served.
Why haven't you had like a constable serve or something like that?
I had the U.S. Marshals. The U.S. Marshals actually returned the service, saying that Lafayette County kicked it back, saying she no longer worked there.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, I feel cheated by the Marshals because their lazy asses should have known that she came over here to Batesville and come and served her. So, I've taken it into my own hands. I brought somebody with me, and I just need to get these papers put in her hand.
Well, like, either you can leave with dispatch, like you can leave with me. Like,
I can't. They've got to go to her because, see, here's the thing. She didn't work here, so y'all can't accept service on her behalf. She worked for Lafayette County, and so they have to go into her hand in order for her to be properly served with it, because the city of Batesville can't take care. I mean, she wasn't working here, so
like, it's a civil issue. Like, that's fine.
right, and that's what I. Well, no, but it's a lot. It's a lot more serious of an issue than just a civil issue. This is talking about an innocent man's liberty.
Oh yeah, I understand it's a it's a lawsuit.
I'm not, and yeah, I'm not saying, this is not saying that you guys that you're picking sides at all. This is not it at all. This is just simply letting the due course of justice take place. I want to show that you guys are doing the right thing right here. That there's no favoritism shown. The process is the process, and see that's the thing. Y'all aren't picking sides. This is just simply a process. I need to put these papers in her hand. So could you, since you're the sergeant, since you're the supervisor, can you call her up here?
Well, so I mean, I will call her on the phone. I'm not going to call her up here just because, like I said, it's not an actual real order. I can't order somebody up here just for, a civil thing. I said, I'll ask her if she wants to come up here. If not, I said, you have to come up here when the brass are here, like, what I'm saying, like on a weekday. And like I said, that's going to be something.
I've already sat down with the mayor. Mayor told me. I mean, like it's.
Well, I'm not talking about like something about my actual boss. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be like.
Well, your boss's boss is the mayor. The mayor is the one that appointed the chief of police.
I get that. Like I said, so I'll call her on the phone. I'll say, hey, I'll tell her that you're here and that's what you need to do and all that. And
otherwise, I'm gonna get the mayor on speakerphone. I mean, I got his cell phone number. I'm gonna get the mayor on speakerphone and let him know I'm up here at the police department. And that's the thing. If she's being told that there's process, okay, and she's intentionally dodging it. She already dodged it by jumping from Lafayette County over to here. So, I mean, that I would say that she needs to be administratively punished if that's actually the case, because that gets into major issues of jumping departments to avoid, illegal liability, and then while on official duty.
I know she did that just to avoid legal situations, because it's not like she hides. Like everybody knows she works here, so it ain't like a secret thing.
Right. Well, I mean, I'd love to know if it was her decision or if it was an administrative shuffle that she came over here too. I mean, that gets into a whole nother thing. But I just know that I need to get these papers put in her hand. I mean, I'm not, like I told the mayor, I don't want any. I don't want him to, because I'm good friends with him. All right. It's nothing personal on the city, and it's nothing personal on any of the officers here. My issue.
I got nothing against you.
My issue is with that lying ass bitch, Candace Beavers, and so she need until I get that done. I mean, I have a job to do, and so the quicker that we can make this process go, the quicker I go ahead and I leave, and I'm no longer anybody's issue. I'm looking for, one of the things as an activist, a journalist, and an activist is whenever there's a serious wrongdoing and it's by another law enforcement officer. Do you realize how hard it is to find just even one cop that will say what that person did was wrong? And it's because it's like a brotherhood, like it's like a, it's
Well, listen, if I see
got to be able to.
Wrong happen, that's one thing. Like it's just, like I said, this happened somewhere over there. So I have no idea. Like I'm
Right.
a dog in the race. That's the way I see it. Like I can't say if she did something wrong. Can't say she didn't do something wrong. But
Yeah, I'm just trying. Hey, I don't want y'all to take it personally.
No,
being
you good. I
here.
just got somebody inside.
Just know, like I said, just know that I got a job to do, and just like y'all, and I lost years of my life with my kids and all, and she needs to answer for what she did.
I understand. So okay, another thing. So what if, like I said, I just want to cover the basis because obviously when I call her, I don't want her to worry or anything. You know that person?
No.
Anyways, what if she's worried like you might follow her around town? After are you gonna harass her in any way?
No. But until I actually do get her served.
Let's say you serve her. I'm saying, is there anything you want to do after that?
No, absolutely not.
No, I don't want her being like, oh, I'm scared. I'm harassed.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not a violent person. Okay, I believe, like I told your officers the other night, the process has to take. It has to for society to function. The process has to take place. Okay, and so I want it to take place.
Until they're served? How's that work?
No, I've got the other party served. She just jumped.
Well, I'm saying, does the lawsuit continue and is it like on pause until she's served, or how does that work?
I mean, it's on pause because of I'm suing a hospital as well, and they claim sovereign immunity, and so the judge has it on a stay to decide the sovereign immunity issue. But yeah, it's you ain't got to worry about that. See, the thing is, if I don't get her served though, then I am gonna conduct surveillance. Okay, because I've been having to do that in order to find out where she's at. Okay, and so that means in conducting surveillance that who is that?
They were parked beside your car, and then they drove over here, and then they went back.
I know, and that's
just checking to see if you knew.
no, I don't. That's actually really weird.
That was suspicious.
That was suspicious as fuck.
An old lady.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, no, like that's the thing, man.
So listen, I understand you go and do whatever you got to do to, start again, because I understand. Like, if I was in your shoes, like obviously, the only reason I'm saying I'm gonna call her, I'm gonna try to dot all the I's across the T's to make sure she's happy, know that she'll come up here. But like I said, since it's something civil, I can't order her to come up here for a civil issue. But like I said, if you want to sit there and wait till
Well, let me ask you this. Would you agree that somebody, if there was prima facie evidence of somebody intentionally lying on in court, okay, perjuring themselves in court, that there's not criminal aspects of what I'm telling you, which actually does fall within the statute of limitations? So there is, and yes, it's this matter is being handled civilly, but with that being said, there most certainly is criminal aspect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm all for the investigation going on. I'm just saying this.
I wish I could commit a crime and only have to face a civil lawsuit. Like that would be awesome. If I could actually lie in court and send somebody I didn't like to prison and only have to face a civil lawsuit, that would be, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, listen,
and that's what it is for her.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'll talk to her, and like I said, I'm gonna try to get done. Like I said, worst case scenario, you gotta weigh it out. But like I said, because you do know she works here, like she is working today, so. But I'll go in there and I'll call her, and I'll come out here and let you know what she said.
All right. Sounds good, man.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, I'm Sergeant Nathan Hollins.
Sergeant Nathan Hollins?
Yeah.
Matthew Reardon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We the people new, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits. They've been dosing my address, running interstate crews, marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I
I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news.
Yo, started in Mississippi when the Tan Hills lied. A restraining order forged just to keep me outside. No bonfire, no cars, just political pride. And 7 years later, that fraud still rise. Then the state doubled down, built the case off a myth. NBI in the shadows with a badge and a twist. Stalking charges built on my journalism hits. Fabricating affidavits like they reading from a script. Galveston it next on steam fake. What he smelled claimed odor of alcohol, but the tox screen yelled zero content detected. Still they tossed me in a cell, 11 months in a cage while they manufactured hell. In Mississippi called Texas revocation by request. Beavers lied again and the judge said yes. Sentenced me to 2 years off fabricated stress. Later vacated, overturned, but I still paid the debt. That's the playbook they use when the truth breaks through. Retaliate, suffocate, silence what I do. But I never stop filming, never stop pushing through. Cause the people need the facts.
We the people news. We the people news. Exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. From Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been dogs in my address, running interstate crews. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news.
I moved west to Utah, trying to rebuild clean. But laying PD in Oxford ran across jurisdiction scheme. Sessions pulled my data, Richards blasted out the screen. Dogs my private new address, 1 hour on scene. In a ring to deny records, he knew I could redeem. Grammar twisted into weapons like a county machine. Said a mailbox ain't valid, what the statute they mean. Just obstruction in the trench with a retaliatory lean. Try filming DHS, trespass for walking through. Try filming in airports, ain't retaliatory cue. Every camera that I raise is a threat they construe. But filming ain't a crime, it's a First Amendment view. So I took it to courtrooms, files who's by the stack. Every brief, every motion is me taking it back. They can lie, they can smear, they can launch their attacks, but the truth is a force that the tyrants can't crack.
We the people news. Exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. From Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been dogs in my address, running interstate crews. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news.
Then came 25, Lafayette, Louisiana. I was filming that court, I was putting truth on the camera. Marshall Nugent waved me forward, staged it like a planner. Then they hit me full force like a government hammer. They seized all my gear, then destroyed the proof. Claimed the tech fail occurred, that's a Brady excuse. Evidence gone missing while the marshals cut loose. Then they charged me for disturbing while they silenced my truth. Ex parte calls with judges before charges were made. A gag order pushed like they wanted me caged. They attacked the free press, that's the line that they paid. But you don't muzzle we the people when the truth is engraved. Every state, every badge, every retaliatory move confirms why this anthem is the weapon I use. You can censor my speech, but you can't stop the views. I'm the storm you created, we the people news, mate. News, mate. News, mate.
Alright, boss, I'm back.
Hey.
Alright, so just got the phone with her. She said a couple of things. She said she's not getting served because she said it's illegal for you to serve papers and it has to be served by somebody.
I've got somebody.
Who?
I told you I brought a process server with me. I'm not here to serve her myself. I've got somebody in the car that's there to serve the papers.
Well then, okay, I'm saying then do you, the way to do that then, I'm just giving you a word
I
of
know the
advice.
law, man.
No,
I'm
I'm saying I'm not law wise.
Yeah.
I'm saying like how I would do it like myself. Not has nothing to do with law. Is because if she knows you're up here, she's not gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But if you have someone to serve, like someone I guess you trust or whatever, I would just have that person come to the PD, and ask to speak to Officer Beavers one day.
So what's she gonna do? Is she just gonna neglect her duties for the rest of the day?
She's out patrolling right now, answering calls.
Well, I know that. I mean, but she's just not gonna show up at the police department.
I don't know right now. I'm saying she just said she'd come up here right now. Like when I asked her if she'd come up here.
She's man. Do you not realize that if I did this, if I had a warrant, okay, if I had a warrant and I just took off like this, do you not realize it's no different?
I don't. There's nothing legally going on that I can do anything about. I mean,
Right, but do you not see how that looks?
It might look bad, and if that's the case, then you'll win your civil suits lawsuit when that comes. I'm saying that's. I'm just saying. I'm not a dog in that race. The only thing I can say is right now in the serving right now. She said she ain't come up here, and I can't make her. Okay, and I told you how I'd go about that if I was you.
I know. Well, but at the end of the day, she could have.
I don't know. Maybe she's scared of me. I don't know.
You know what? That's guilty conscience talking. That's a guilty conscience talking. It's this is crazy to me because she could have if she would have not jumped departments like that, she could have gotten served off the record by the U.S. Marshals. There would have been no publicity. Now that I had to come and do it myself, I had to come and get somebody to make sure that this got done. I'm going to publicize it. Like I run We the People News, you know. You have a YouTube channel. I had 2 YouTube channels, and I got a news website.
Yeah.
I am going to heavily publicize this, you know, because she chose to do this. I'm not a violent person. I believe in
Justice.
the right thing and justice. Absolutely.
That's why I'm in law. I believe bad people should be put in jail and all that. Like,
Yes. It's not rules for thee, but not for me. And and Beavers thinks that's the case. And so,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's true, all true, I believe she could be served.
yeah.
And like, then there's ways to serve her.
Well,
Like,
it's even if it wasn't true, anybody has the right to serve, you know, to bring the matter before the court. But you know, this goes to an extra element of, I mean, there was criminal intent by her, and this is her trying to hide behind her badge and jump departments, and you know, with that, she's building the storm. It's not me. I'm covering the story. She's building the storm, and you know, she's going to cry foul when she was the one that sent an innocent man to prison twice because of her lies. The second time because I exposed the first time.
Yeah.
And it's clear as day, reading the transcript and hearing the call recording, she intentionally lied.
I don't even know that whole story. I don't know the story. I can't.
It's on WTPnews.org. You know, it's quite a few, you know, shocking stories are on there. But that's what I do, man. Is I'm a constitutional rights activist. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, and I believe in accountability. And you know, I'm going to hold her accountable.
I believe in the law very much. I believe everything should be done right. Like if you ain't having, you got me. I agree with you. You ain't gonna have a single bad thing to say.
Right.
Like I'm one of those cops that I believe all the law should be abided. You know, if I go home today and I speed, and if the trooper pulls me over and gives me a ticket, you ain't gonna hear a peep out of me because that's obviously. I mean, I'm not above the law. But
you could have told her, hey, look, these are some serious allegations. You should get your ass up here, Beavers.
And I call, and again, I keep making. That's the whole thing. Like I can call her and ask her if she comes up here, but I just I can't. As a supervisor, so I'd make her. As a person, I can say, hey, you know, all he wants to do is serve you, and if she says no, I can't. Again, that's
all right.
But like I said, I told you how I would go about it, but like I said, because I don't, maybe like I said, maybe she, I don't know her personal life, but maybe she sees you as some crazy psycho, and she's too scared.
Because that's the gaslit label that they put on me in Lafayette County that she played a part of, and that's the thing. I'm not fuck that shit. I'm not fucking. You know that's just not fucking happening no more.
Yeah.
You know, enough is enough, and I'm putting my fucking foot down on the shit. So let her know. I'm not a violent person. I've never been a violent person. There's never even been the slightest inkling of evidence that I've been a violent person. Now, there are a lot of people out there, the majority of the people.
Asking, like, what they send you to prison for? Like, what was
the
charges they did?
The first time with her lies, the first time was because I'm banished from Lafayette County as part of a witch hunt. They actually legitimately banished me from the county.
Yeah.
I could go in there for official purposes. I was reporting 2 law enforcement agencies to the FBI. I had called the FBI and set an appointment to come up there, or set a time. They said they don't do appointments, they do walk-ins. I conveyed everything perfectly. Beavers lies on stand on a probation revocation hearing and said that I had no permission to go into Lafayette County, no official, purpose. When I recorded her call and the call to the FBI, I went to prison for going to report crimes to the FBI. That's what I went to prison for. The second time I went to prison was because whenever I got out of prison for that, 9 days later, I had put out a video with the transcript and the call recordings showing where she lied. 9 days later, I go to Galveston, Texas to go investigate the police department down there for false arrest. I get pulled over going into the city. The officer claims he smells the odor of alcohol. I hadn't drank in 5 years. I kept demanding a breathalyzer. They wouldn't do a breathalyzer. I was booked into jail on suspicion of DWI because it was a pretext on getting me shut up and extradited to Mississippi. The burden of proof on a probation revocation hearing is much less than the burden of proof at trial. And so if they could just use allegations, that's what they did, and the judge gave me a 2-year sentence claiming I violated my probation when I never violated my probation. There was no alcohol.
Are you thinking like Lafette contacted them? And
no, that's where I was going to get, is actually have call recordings of Candace Beavers on the phone with the arresting officer from Galveston.
In Texas?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It was a favor called in over state lines.
Who did you get the recording from?
From all the discovery in the criminal case.
Oh, really?
So they dismissed the charge, all that, but she was behind all of this, and it was all retaliatory in nature.
Yeah.
Fucked up. It's fucked up shit, man.
And I hope everything works out. So, this is the first time meeting you. I have nothing negative to say.
I haven't done it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Is I'm a patriot. I'm for, I stand up for constitutional rights in general. And that's the thing, is there have been a lot of fucking coward ass tyrants that have flipped the narrative and tried to paint me as something that I'm truly not, and it's so unfair. And that's why, I'm not taking any more of this shit. Fuck that. I'm not a no. I'm out of state.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a lot of people would take to violence on something like that. I'm not a violent person. I've always had a peaceful message, and
Listen, just seek the truth. Honestly, just
but you can't do that to people and keep doing that to people and not expect to bring the animalistic instinct out. Everybody's got a breaking point. You can't just send somebody away on lies and keep sending them away on lies and taking them out of the picture of their family and not expect that person just naturally to, at some point get to a breaking point. And so I'm trying to prevent that from happening. I want the process to actually fairly take place. And so that's
well, like I said, have her serve someone someone else that they can serve her and get that done.
okay.
That way you get through past this process without having to stalk her down, or hunt her down.
Right.
And that way again, I'm not against the lawsuit, because if she's actually wrong, she's wrong. That's whatever. But and again, or you can sit there and wait. I'm not. I just told you what my opinion.
I gotta get going anyways. So
I got a lot of paperwork I was working on, so I'm gonna go back to you. But good luck with everything, Paul.
thank you, man.
Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due.
Lies and corruption, they thought they'd control, but justice is burning, exposing their soul. They built this on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Down in Galveston, it started that night. Osteen and Doretti turned wrong into right. Said I was drunk, claimed the smell in the air, but no alcohol touched me, their proof wasn't there. They locked me up 11 months in a cell. Fabricated charges, a personal hell. They twisted the law, made me a pawn, but their conspiracies unravel and it won't last long. A growing plot, their power abused, but I'm breaking the chains, their lies are diffused. The truth's on my side and it's ready to speak, exposing their game, bringing justice to the weak. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they'd control, but justice is burning, exposing their soul. They built this on deceit, but their cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Extradited from Galveston back to Lafayette. 2 weeks before trial, the lies were set. Then Ben Creekmore played his false hand, fictitious evidence in his corrupt plan. Judge Tolleson fell for the charade they showed. 2 years in prison, down a dark road. Osteen hit the stand, swore oath after oath, but his lies cracked under the weight of my growth. July 18th, they thought they'd won, but justice don't sleep, the truth has begun. Their house of cards is shaking, ready to fall. I'm standing tall, calling out them all. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and and corruption they thought they controlled. Sentence vacated, exposing their soul. They built it on deceit, but the cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Candy Beavers, Hobie James played the dirty part, conspired with Galveston to tear me apart. Jeff Busby sent false statements to the district attorney, and when the heat came down, it was so concerning. A snake in the grass hiding behind his crew, but the truth reveals everything they do. Their lies run deep, but justice runs deeper. Each betrayal exposed, the climb's getting steeper. They thought they'd silence me, bury my voice, but now it's my time and I've made my choice to shine a light, make sure these criminals pay. Justice is coming and it's here to stay. I lost it all, but I've still got the fight. Damn right, the truth's a weapon cutting through the night. The sentence declared unlawful, the order vacated. I'm vindicated, liberated, and of course I'm elated. Caught red-handed, their lies laid bare. These public officials thought nobody would care. A conspiracy deep, but the truth's coming through. The system's cracking, now they'll pay their due. Lies and corruption, they thought they control. Sentence vacated, exposing their soul. They built it on deceit, but the cover is blown. Now the guilty must answer for the seeds they've sown. Yeah, pour again. Damn right, the truth's a weapon, cutting through the night. The sentence declared unlawful, the order vacated. I'm vindicated.